I get accused of things a lot. Recently, some people have been saying, oh, Peterson, you're just a grifter and the only thing you're trying to do is sell books. And you know, that's not true. After more than 1,000 debates, I've compiled all the knowledge you need to debunk the arguments you hear from my guests into a book. Rational Answers to Stupid Questions covers evolution, the Big Bang, creationism, flat Earth, and more. Order using the link below, and I will personally sign and ship you a copy today. But misinformation comes in many forms. My other book, Facts That Aren't True, debunks hundreds of false claims ranging from the human body, history, nature, animal facts, and more. I promise you'll find something in here that you've been wrong about for years. I get called a pseudo-intellectual because I'm not really a scientist or anything like that. I've been told that I'm a Timu Professor Dave explains. People say, oh, well, of course you sound smart because the only people you debate are idiots. But I think being told, you are stupid and you make zero sense, you idiot, you are bad to talk to by Ninja on a Ninja, this is where it goes too far. Now, I need to know what I'm being accused of, so let's all sit back and have a listen.
What's up, guys? This is Ninja on a Ninja, and basically...
Holy crap, we are truly dealing with somebody that is leagues ahead of me. Now, you guys all know that I have one of the great YouTube intros of all time, which has been recently refreshed. Some of you saw the intro where it says the words Planet Peterson and it's like see-through and then it zooms in. That intro still exists. I'm just using that for my clips channel from now on, which if you're not subscribed to, you should be. And also, I'm not a grifter. I always loved my intro and I will never ever get rid of the song, which is called Chelsea Loft. But at the same time, the ocean didn't really make a lot of sense, so now it's the actual planet Earth. Well, no, it's not Earth. It's Planet Peterson. Sorry, I got distracted. Now, I say all that because while I have one of the great YouTube intros of all time, this guy's intro, it blows my fucking back out. Yeah, we'll go with that.
So, guys, this is Ninja on a Ninja, and...
Ninja on a Ninja. Yeah, this is sped up, by the way. I had to speed this up.
Basically, I have a video for you. It'll be kind of short, kind of long. It's a science origin.
Damn, this guy, he knows all the words. This video is going to be kind of short, kind of long. Man, I would have never thought of that. I couldn't have, this guy's spitting bars, man.
And I've been calling this dude out recently because I need to stop, because I think what's going on is in society, we have a lot of brain rot happening. And
this is the maximum quality of the video, by the way. It doesn't look as bad because I have it shrunk down, but that's literally just the quality of the video. It's not me.
Brain rot is happening because other nations are artificially inflaming.
Brain rot. Yeah. So once again, I'm being accused of something. Brain rot, as if I upload videos talking about 6'7" or something like that.
Are happening, and the brain rot is happening because other nations are artificially inflaming it, where they're injecting views and attention into sources that don't deserve it. That are just false information.
Okay, so yeah, yet another accusation. I am not Tim Pool. I am not Dave Rubin. I am not taking money from foreign governments to push misinformation. Every single idea you hear expressed on Planet Peterson is an original idea.
Get the brain rot, and then the people who are actually content creators, they sap the life from them and try to make you ignore them. And the grassroots is the only way through this, because I think that's what's going on. We are being destroyed from the inside, and that's what's going on. And you're listening to this guy, and he is being portrayed as someone to listen to, but he's guiding you into the dirt.
I have never once advocated for people to listen to anything that I do. Do you ever see me doing like subliminal messaging trying to get you to subscribe? No.
basically. And that's my point. So I was listening to them talk. I was playing a video game. I had to pause it, basically, because of what he was doing. And so the other guy has a theory, right? And this is actually something I point out. Let me do this real quick. I pointed it out here. It is Joe Rogan podcast, and he talks to Eric Weinstein and Terrence Howard. Okay.
Oh.
And basically, what happened there is every time they would talk, Eric Weinstein would shut down Terrence and be like, "Well, your facts aren't my facts, so that means you need to shut up." Oh,
I know that's not what I thought was going on. I thought what was going on was Eric, as much of a bloviator and a little bit of a fraud as Eric is, he actually does know math and physics enough to know that when somebody like Terrence is just making stuff up.
you're trying to teach and you're trying to inform, so stop it. And that basically every step of the way, he's being denied. And I see the same.
Planet Peterson is not about education. Planet Peterson is about making fun of people.
Same thing happening here. Basically, the guest that he calls the guest has incredibly big bang argument, and basically that may be or whatever. But the point is the methodology here of what Planet Peterson is doing. Let me go ahead and read my quote real quick. My comment. I had to stop watching this because you sound like an old dog and you can't learn new tricks. Things are the way they are because they are part of the solar system. We don't know what is beyond. They try to say there is and we know, but they actually don't know. Like they just recently found an ocean in the earth that was
Found an ocean in the earth. Wait, this guy left that as a comment? I don't even know what video this is. I did a search and I can't find any videos talking about me being an old dog that can't learn new tricks. A new ocean. How about that?
was there the whole time. They've known about the Earth supposedly, but how the hell are you gonna just find an ocean and that's in your backyard? And you're going to tell me you've seen the edge of space? Like fuck it, you like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like these are the people that are trying to lead us, and I'm not having it, and that's what's going on here. That's what I'm saying. Grassroots is the only way. The only way you're gonna fucking get the truth is if you actually intentionally try to hold on. Because if you don't intentionally try to hold on, they're going to fucking break you off into brain rot bullshit city. So, anyways, you keep interrupting this dude and saying that 2 plus 2 is 4, but we don't know if 2 plus 2 is 4, if it's still the same thing in other galaxies and other universes.
We don't know if 2 plus 2 equals 4 is also true in other universes, huh? Interesting. I don't really know what to say in response to that. I think math is basically invented, not discovered. It is invented in order to represent the world. So if you have a quantity of 2 things and then a separate quantity of 2 things, I really don't see how in other universes you could somehow end up with a quantity of 5 things. Now, what you decide to call them will be arbitrary, but I think that fact will remain true. So, yeah, I don't know, Mr. Ninja.
I made a video recently, and there I mentioned that something. Oh, I remember now. Something came from somewhere else, and
Damn. I've actually never thought of that before, that things can come from somewhere else. Shit.
it was Interstellar. Is what they called it, right?
The movie? No, is he talking about 3-Eye Atlas or whatever?
And we've only seen it a few times, but we don't know the properties of where that came from. So what you're saying, what you're talking,
Right, he's talking about we've only ever seen, I believe, 3 interstellar objects. Oumuamua. I don't remember what the other one is called. And then this most recent one is like 3I Atlas. Something.
About is bullshit. Because yes, 2 plus 2 is 4, but we don't know if 2 plus 2 is 4 in Interstellar. And that's what this guy's talking about.
What does that mean?
Interstellar bullshit. Your sandbox is not the universe, dude. You aren't the center of the galaxy. The Earth is not the center of the universe. You know what I'm saying?
I'm literally a planet, so it's not just that the Earth does revolve around me. I am the Earth.
But you seem to think that, and that's kind of what I'm trying to tell you. And people are leading you towards. Sorry. Yeah, so that's Interstellar. We don't know the rules. We don't know the properties. You make the same mistake that I point out with the in the Joe Rogan episode. You're doing the same thing basically. So I think that covers that. I stopped watching, but
That covers that. What?
you're talking about stuff we don't know, and you need to stop. Let him breathe. You're like down his pants, like that's not right. That's not how. That's not.
I literally don't know what I've done wrong yet, and I still have no idea which video this is.
Why is red? Why is red? Oh my god! And you're so stuck on this one thing that you
Why is red?
can't. That's what I'm saying. You're an old dog. You can't learn new tricks. We only know so much. The universe is huge. You have to be ready to change. You are not ready to change. That's my point. People need to stop going to you for this attention because
The scientific mindset is one where you are committed to change your mind at any moment. It is the worldview that has adopted more than any other worldview, certainly more than any theistic worldview. They change their minds once every couple hundred years. And every time one side decides to change their mind, the rest of them are like, yeah, well, we're going to fucking kill you for that.
because you don't know and you ain't willing to learn. So stop going to you.
Measuring the Earth, he was able to, from the shadows of the sun, he was able to measure the curvature of the Earth. I think what we're seeing with this redshift is the curvature of the universe, and that the entire universe is a
Oh, this guy.
hypersphere.
Why would it make light look red?
So the thing about this point I watched up to this point is he was actually going on a monologue for a while, and then out of nowhere, why would the light look red? And like that's a side point that doesn't have to do with the story.
It has everything. It has everything to do with it. So this guy is claiming that the Big Bang is false, but he acknowledges that we do see red shifts. He just thinks that the red shift is being caused by the light being bent or something, or whatever he said. Yeah, the light changing directions or something like that, or slowing down or whatever.
So it's like you're talking to him, but he wasn't listening. All he was doing is looking for those keywords: Obama, tan suits, Trump, best.
Kitty cat. Why did he say that? Oh, for crying out loud. Here, let's watch this video together.
America, great. That's Trumpism. Basically, that's what's doing
No,
well. 'Cause
watch
he's
the
doing
video with
that.
me.
He's doing the exact same fucking thing. He's not paying attention. He's not woke. Basically,
I'm not
the light isn't
woke.
literally red; it's red shifted. But
see, he's so focused on that. He's not paying attention to what you said. That's why he thinks he's.
The dude has allowed me to talk for about 3 seconds and has so far made 7 minutes and 30 seconds worth of critical commentary about me. I made Kitty upset and she ran away.
said. That's why he thinks he's so badass and so amazing, because he's so content with his sandbox and he's just in his own little bubble and nothing affects him. But the thing is, we aren't part of his little bubble. You understand? That's what I'm trying to break you away from. Stop listening to him. He's just like Trump. If you donate if you give me $20 million, I'll be your best friend. That's how Trump is. There's a video recently posted and it's like, oh yeah, you're my friends if you give me stuff. And then
When do I ever ask people for money?
this video and all my videos is on my Patreon, ad-free,
And you can get a free copy of my first book by being a member too. Plus, your name will appear in the end credits. Thank you.
Say, my friends, I'm talking to you. But as far as everyone else, fuck everyone else. That's what he's saying.
It's redshifted, but it's curvature. So the light is getting bent longer. So
But that doesn't happen when you bend light. You can do that. Well, I mean, if you put light through a prism, it separates the light.
Yes, on our rules. We don't know what's out there, you fucking idiot. Shut
But Ninja, the light we're looking at is the light in our universe.
up. That's what I'm telling you. Yes, when it comes to your sandbox.
Wait a minute. Plan Peters. Interesting. Plan Peters.
We know, but we're talking about interstellar space. We don't even know gravity works out there, dude. We don't know shit. That's
We're just in solipsism territory here. So like the idea that in Andromeda, gravity is different. You know what? Sure. We don't know that that's the case. Do we have reasons to believe that it is the case? Well, sorry, excuse me. I think so, because we make observational studies of things outside of our local neighborhood of the universe, and when we apply the physics that we know, we get accurate models that are predictive of other places just outside our local area of space. Now, if the laws of physics were randomly different everywhere, then our predictions about what things elsewhere in the universe are doing would fall apart constantly. That's not what happens. Now, you can argue that those are kind of low resolution because, it's like how much sophisticated science are we able to do with those extremely distant observations? Some of it really is pretty extraordinary, like James Webb telescope observations and all that, but it doesn't reach the same level of like controlled experiments that we do here on Earth. Well, but we have been to the moon and to Mars, and we've landed, well, like we haven't sent people to Mars, but we've landed things on one of the moons of Jupiter, for example, and we made predictions about how those things should behave when we go there. And if they were off by even a little bit, the spacecraft would totally have failed. It would have crashed or missed its target or who knows what, but it has worked. So that tells us, like, if you're going to say, well, we don't know that the laws of physics don't just immediately break down once you leave Earth's atmosphere. Okay, well, we actually do know that now. Oh, yeah, but you don't know. So it is so literally a goalpost shift.
what I'm trying to tell you. They discovered an ocean in the Earth that's been there since the beginning of time, and
What is he talking about?
they recently just discovered it. And you're trying to tell me you know what the fuck is out there? Interstellar, there's a comet that came across the universe. That was the third time something came through interstellar space, and everyone's just like,
So what?
whatever. I would have fucking sent a probe to try to fucking jump on it or something, right? Because that's fucking crazy. That's insane. As old as the universe is, that's the third time that has ever existed.
Yes, because we've been continuously observing our solar system for not 100 years. What are you, crazy? We've been doing that for 14 billion years, and it's only happened 3 times.
Period. And no one batting an eye to it. What the fuck is wrong with you people? That's insane.
What do you mean, you people?
That is more uncommon than gold. That could fucking, like, there could be a particle that just instantly vaporizes all gold. Just boop, it's just gone. Just because we don't know.
Chat, why did it say that? What?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. And the problem is that he's talking to somebody that's trying to change your perspective, but because your perspective is founded on what's called rules from Planet A, when we talk about Universe 7, you're stuck on Planet A logic, but we're talking about Universe 7. Like,
is Universe 7 supposed to be a thing?
what the fuck? Anyways, I would go across.
I hope I got that across. Yeah, Ninja. Yeah.
I got the message across. But yeah, if you need, get ChatGPT, have it watch my video, and have it recite back to you the main point, and I think that'll help you understand if you need it, because it's a great assistant to have. ChatGPT, I think whatever the fuck, Pixel, whatever the fuck it was called again. But anyways, yeah. So my point is that Peterson, you're a dumbass, and you are thinking inside your sandbox. And the problem is, this guy is talking about.
So I'm a dumbass because I don't even know how to say this. I know what I'm thinking, but I don't know how to put it. I'm a dumbass because I don't entertain the idea that maybe there's a particle that will vaporize all the gold. I'm a dumbass for now. But what am I supposed to be able to do with that? How does that say anything about you? And once again, you only played like 5 seconds of this video, and he had all this to say about it. So, because I'm asking the guy to tell me, but you're not actually accounting for why the redshift occurs, I am a dumbass because we found an ocean and the gold vaporizing particle. Whew. This has got to be a new fallacy. I don't know what to call it, though. The ninja fallacy?
Changing the sandbox, but because you're so grounded in your sandbox, you won't allow change. It's much like an older dog. An older dog can't do tricks, and you're living proof of that. Whereas me, I can. That's what makes me special.
What did you do, Ninja? What? You haven't shown us any tricks? Do a trick.
I'm an alpha AF.
I'm alpha AF. Peterson, you're a dumbass. I'm alpha AF. Oh.
Okay. And I'm not just saying it. I mean it. I really am. I can change. I'm hip to this shit. I can be broken. I can be lied to. I can be betrayed. These people can't be fucking awoken. They can't be disturbed. They're in their sandbox, and that's it. They're done. They're done. Okay, moving on. We can't learn shit from you. Moving on. You're a closed fucking circuit. No, an open circuit rather. I don't know what the fuck. That logic makes no sense to me.
Very, very well said, Mr. Ninja.
Closed circuit. I think they mixed it up. Open circuit to me would mean that it works. Closed circuit means it doesn't work. But the logic, like, I understand.
No, a closed circuit does work. If he's talking like, I don't know a lot about electricity, but when you close the switch, that's what allows the current to flow. If not, then it's open.
And that closed circuit means it's a complete circuit, but it's just like it's saying no, do not do that. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, do not do that.
Do not do that. That's basically what the same principle that's why I can't do electronics, because it just seems so backwards, and because it seems so counterintuitive, I refuse to do it.
Electronics is confusing. Therefore, I refuse to learn about it. By the way, the guy that I'm criticizing is an old dog that can't learn new tricks. Me, on the other hand, I'm different. I'm an alpha. When things confuse me, I refuse to even engage with them. He's doing a better job at debating himself than I feel like I ever could.
Because that's bending the knee to someone else's god. And
you trying to learn how to draw electric diagrams is you bending the knee to somebody else's god. This is a gold mine. This is so much better than I thought it would be.
Basically, if you make sense and if it seems logical and that actually exists, like there's a Kyrgyzstan video recently about stress, and I was hip to it. But then they started trying to give you advice, and that's when I was like, no, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know. Like, this is the problem. This is the disconnect. Basically, let them eat cake. Basically, is what he was saying. All right. But anyways, that's it. That's again, I'm calling people out all the time. I call people out all the fucking time. If they're fake, if they're bullshit, I'm your guy. I'm authentic to the heart, bro. To the heart. That's I'm alone. That's why I'm single. Because I don't play that game. I don't fucking lie. And I don't like liars. And I don't like fakers. And I don't like pretenders. And I hate girls that wear makeup.
I hate girls that wear makeup. And that's why you're single, Ninja. That is the reason why.
Anyways, be well, be happy, be safe. Godspeed, God bless, take care, be loved. Don't let the door hit you or the Lord split you, and peace.
Oh man, I don't know what to say. See you tomorrow.